name is Miss Laura from Tomball Library, and in today's Backyard Crafts, we're going to be making some crafts that are calming and fun to help us get our wigglies out. These are all simple and cheap activities that are great tools for relaxation and enjoyment while expressing creativity. We're going to make a stress ball, worry rocks, and a sensory ocean in a bottle, all using materials laying around your house. Let's start off by making a stress ball. A stress ball is soft and squishy on the inside, and you squeeze it when you feel anxious, upset, or just for fun. It's a lot of fun to pick out which ingredients to put on the inside, the color of the balloon, and you can even use a Sharpie to draw a face on your stress ball or add yarn for hair. Let's go ahead and get started. You'll need a balloon, a funnel or bottle, and something to fill it with. You can use flour or beans, but I'm using these water beads because they're colorful, fun, and squishy. Before filling up your balloon, stretch it a little bit so that you can fill it as much as you can. If you're like me and you don't have a funnel, use a clear bottle and stretch the bottom of the balloon around the top so that you can put your ingredients inside. Next, just pop in the squishy stuff, making sure that you leave enough room at the top. When you're done, just gently take off the balloon, tie it at the end, and give your new stress ball a squish. In this craft, we'll make worry rocks. These are helpful if you find yourself getting restless. Rubbing these can soothe anxiety, kind of like a fidget spinner or a fidget cube. All you need are smooth rocks and some paint. You can make as many of these as you want, but for today, I'm gonna do just 3. Try finding the smoothest rocks and pebbles that you can find. When you found your rocks, get a grown-up to help you set up an area for painting. We'll paint a few pictures onto our rocks. When we see these pictures, they're going to remind us of certain happy feelings that we can focus on. You can start off by either painting a background onto the rocks, or you can just draw the items on the rock itself. Remember, this is your rock. Just make sure you give the paint enough time to dry. In the book, A Handful of Quiet, the author suggests making several pictures. The first of these is a flower. It can be any kind of flower you'd like. A rose, a tulip, a daisy. It can be fun to learn about flowers and pick the ones you like the most. I'm doing a bluebonnet, and as you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect. The most important thing is that you created it yourself. I'm going to go over mine a few times once it's dried a little to make sure that the picture is easy to see. Flowers are fresh, beautiful, and alive. This rock will help you picture yourself feeling refreshed and blooming while growing in the sun. For the next rock, we'll paint a mountain. I picked this rock because it's kind of shaped like a mountain. Again, just use your imagination for the details. Mountains are strong, gigantic, and unmovable. Some mountains are so tall that the tippy tops are above clouds. Give some thought to what your mountain looks like. Does it have snow on the top like mine? Is it green? Black, brown, gray? Maybe it's even in the middle of a magical universe. It's whatever you want it to be. The mountain on our rock helps us to remember the strength within us. On our last rock, we're going to paint anything that reminds us of wide open spaces, like the ocean, the sky, maybe outer space, or a big green field. There is no right or wrong thing to draw. Just use your imagination and make something up if you'd like. I'm going to paint a cloud in the sky because it's simple and the sky is endless. This will remind us to give ourselves plenty of space when we need it. Sometimes there are a lot of things going on, and it might make us feel like we want to be left alone. But if you close your eyes and imagine yourself free in one of these wide open spaces, it can make you feel a whole lot better. Now that you've painted your rocks, you're on the road to relaxation and relief. Now you have something tangible to attach to your ideas every time you look at and touch your rocks. This will make it easier for you to remember the things that make you feel fresh, strong, and peaceful. One of the most common places where people go to relax is the beach. We're going to create our own beach by making an ocean in a bottle using only 3 ingredients. Parents and caregivers, this is a great way to give your child a mini science lesson on how liquids react to one another. Although the food coloring and water mix together, the water and the oil cannot. The result gives us this beautiful ocean in a bottle. To make yours, you'll need water, a little bit of food coloring, cooking oil like olive or vegetable, and a clear bottle to put it in. Take the top off of your bottle and fill up about 1/3 of the bottle with water. Set the bottle down and get your blue food coloring ready. Squeeze a few drops of the food coloring into the water that's in the bottle. Screw the top on tight and give the bottle a shake, allowing the food coloring and the water to mix together completely. Once you get your oil ready, gently pour it into the rest of the bottle. You'll see the bubbles right away. When you're done, twist it shut. Make sure the top is twisted tight and turn the bottle upside down and watch as the bubbles rise to the top. Continue to shake the bottle for as long as you want. The 2 liquids will never mix together, which makes bubbles and foam, while the yellow oil gives the blue a greenish tint, just like the ocean water. Watching the bubbles swirl around while the colors swish just like waves gives you a relaxing and calming experience. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you next time.